deal with. We're trying to go live. So I want to do this unboxing with you guys. And of course, nothing's acting right? So let me slide back then. So I'm gonna go live on YouTube over here. I'm gonna go live on, I think this is Facebook. And I'm also gonna go live on Instagram. So I'm setting all this up right now. The only thing I'm missing is I didn't go live on TikTok, which is cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But we will see. So I want to do this. So if you're following me on any of these platforms, so I got YouTube over here, I have Facebook here, and I have Instagram here, and I am not live on TikTok. I'm sorry that I'm not live on TikTok, but what I want to share with you really quick, and I'm going to dive right into this, is guys, you know that I had a 494 credit score. And if I'm not looking at your screen, just forgive me, okay? So you guys know that I had a 494 credit score. If you do not know me, my name is Corey Brim. I own a company called Sugar Rim Bar. I started that business with absolutely nothing. And what I want to give you in this video is some encouragement, some motivation, and I want to show you how I went from a 494 credit score, absolutely no money, all right? And this wasn't an overnight success thing, okay? I went from absolutely zero money to now I have, to this video, this specific video, is now I have three, not just one, but three platinum American Express card. So I did make a video showing you the unboxing of that American Express card, but this video I'm going to show you how I got two more platinum American Express cards. Now, as of today, as of 7/7/2022, my credit score is over 800. You know, yay me, pat on the back. I run into a lot of people who ask questions about credit. How do you get that? The biggest thing that you can do, I know everyone says to pay your bills on time, but ladies and gentlemen, it's more than just paying your bills on time. It's bigger than that. 35% of your credit is is paying it on time. Another 35% of your credit is your debt to income, meaning whoever, like, let's say you have a credit card, it's got a $10,000 balance on it. You don't want to run the credit card up. So you want to keep your balances. Now, me personally, you'll watch videos and you'll see people say to keep your utilization under 32%. I'm a hustler, right? I'm a grindpreneur. I'm a hustler. You guys on YouTube, I'm really doing this for YouTube because these two platforms, I don't get a check, right? YouTube is what pays me a check, right? But I'm doing this because I want to share the information that no one shared with me, all right? So, like, y'all, I know y'all like, get to it. Let's do the unboxing. Let's get the fun stuff out of the way. And if you guys have any questions, I'll try my best to answer as many questions as you have. So you guys do know that if you've watched me or followed me, for a long time, I was hovering around the 790 mark. Now that doesn't mean that I couldn't get a platinum American Express card. I just wanted to do a couple things in my personal life to go a little bit higher. So this is my platinum American Express card. I see it has my name on it. I want to show each camera, right? So this is my platinum American Express card. You know, kudos to me for knocking it out the box and getting that. But then what I did is I have here's my, look what came in the mail today. This came in the mail today. So give me some love, give me some hearts, you know what I'm saying? You know, big shout out to me. So I'm going to do this with you. And why am I doing this, right? Why am I doing this? I want you to see, and I want you to, on all these platforms, I try to keep it real and all the way through on all these platforms. I want you to see that it's possible. I know that sometimes what's going on in the world with gas and inflation and jobs and money and you're getting squeezed left and right. Guys, I have a company, I do, but I don't have a job, okay? I don't have a resume. I'm not telling you guys to quit your job. Y'all know, if y'all follow me, you know I always tell you, don't quit your job, okay? But I want you to see somebody like me that works hard every day at growing my business, that works hard every day at posting on these platforms to grow these platforms, that works hard every day to show you that if I can do it, that if little old me can do it, you can do it too. Now, let's get to the good stuff, because you don't want to just keep hearing me talk, all right? And who knows, these batteries might die on me, all right? All right, so let's open up number one. All right, man, I love these. So this card is for my charity. So I have a nonprofit charity called Change for Good. Now, what I did with my businesses and my life and my charity is I fixed my personal credit, right? So Corey Brim fixed his personal credit. And then I sign behind my businesses, I sign behind my charities. Why do I do that? Because I don't want to be in a position where I'm dependent on another person or a human being or someone. I just got my address all up on here. I don't want to be dependent on another human being or another person to help me grow and scale my charity or my platforms. I want to do that. I want to put the work in. It's not some ego thing. It's just that how many times have you been in a position where someone was holding the keys to your next step, or someone wasn't allowing you to go to the next level because they held the money, they signed the checks, they punched your deal, they signed your clock, they told you when you can work, when you can punch in and when you can punch out. I don't live that kind of life. So I did create a nonprofit charity called Change for Good. That's www.c4-g.com. Can someone on these platforms do me a favor? Can you type in my nonprofit charity somewhere in the comments? That's c4-g.com. Also, do me another favor. Tag someone that needs to hear this message. Tag someone that has a business that may need to know this, or if you're watching this, I'll give you guys some game. I'll probably be on here for like 30 minutes, but I want to give you guys some straight up game that I feel that no one gave me. And guys, I could turn this into a course. I can make it a master class. I see people doing that on these platforms, selling it to you, and I'm not trying to be that person, all right? So the first card that I got is for my charity, Change for Good, because I was going through the neighborhood, and if you guys, if there's anybody out there that knows what I'm talking about, you want to do good, you want to give back, you want to help people, but what happens? You keep going into your pocket, right? Am I the only one? Is it just me? Are you the only one that's going on your pocket, buying the food, getting the clothing, buying the cases of water? Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to do that. We live in this country produces trillions of dollars. Like, I don't understand if we know that. Trillions of dollars. There's money out there that you can do as your charity, profit or nonprofit or whatever. I'm a nonprofit charity. I just can't keep funding these pet projects of my heart that I want to go out here and do. So this American Express card, this one is in my name. The one that I showed you the first one, that came in this box. That is in my name, Corey Brim. This one is in my charity name. So now when I go out and get rewards and everything, I'm going to do that as my charity. This is the one I really want. So I made a mistake while I'm opening this. I made a mistake when so I woke up the other day, it was one day last week, and I noticed my credit score. I hover between the 790 and the 815. And I noticed last week that my credit score was, it was an 806. So I was like, you know what? Every time it flexes up to an 800, I'm like, let me get out there and go get this money, right? Because it's free money that they're giving away. And boom, this is the one that I really wanted. So when I went onto American Express website and I logged in, I applied for the Platinum American Express card. I already had one in my name. I applied for another one, but I did it in my charity's name. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to get it in my business name. And that's where I want to run all my money through. So Corey Brim is not going to exist anymore, and I'm going to run everything through my business. And then that's what we have here today. Let me take off this 800 number so y'all don't be calling them, trying to say that y'all are me. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do right now, okay? Let me cover up my ID number, all right? So you see that? Corey Brim at Sugar and Bar, right? Corey Brim at Sugar and Bar. Corey Brim at Sugar and Bar. So what's going to happen now? So the initial thing that happened when I first got the American Express card was this one's just in my name, right? That's just me with my 800 credit score, okay? They gave me an initial 150,000 points to get this card. I had to spend, I think it was $5,000 I had to spend, but I spent that right away, right? Got the 150,000 points. So those flights that y'all been seeing me on, I've been booking them through this. I also get access to the Centurion lounges and Delta lounges. Y'all know I can't go back now. I can't go back amongst the regular folk, right? And I also get my Uber. I get $15 a month for Uber. I get streaming services. There's a bunch of other advantages and things that come along with this card. So I have that. Now what's going to happen now is, of course, I showed you the charity card, but also now what's going to happen is I'm going to get another 150,000 points. Another 150,000 points. So what happens now is the next set of flights that I do, maybe the next 2 or 3, they're free. So this is what I'm saying. The mind shift that I had in my mind is, if I'm already going to spend my money, right? This has an annual fee of $695. I don't care about that. I'm going to make way more money than what they're giving me for the annual fee, right? Because I'm going to milk them for everything. What do you, if you're living that lifestyle, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're traveling the country and all that kind of stuff, I'm trying to make sure I cover up my CVC code. If you're traveling the country and if you're doing things like this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not an advocate for American Express. I don't work for them. I have a referral code. If you'd like the referral code, definitely comment down below. I'll send you the referral code, but you got to start moving this way. And so now, like I was saying, let me cover up my numbers. That one's me. That's my business. Let me pull the other one out. Give me 1 second. So now I have 3 platinum American Express cards. 3 platinum American Express cards. My credit score was a 494. I could not buy my way out of a paper bag. Many of you, like me, you were living a life where you were struggling. And I'm not saying that I am not rich, okay? I am not famous, all right? I do have these numbers that I'm doing on these platforms. I share this information and I put this stuff out there and I put myself out here on these platforms because every single day someone calls me and you're struggling financially. Money is at the root of all of your problems inside of this matrix, okay? I know that you got faith and you believe in God and you think you say to yourself, God's going to work it all out. God is not going to fix your credit, okay? God is not going to swoop down when you're in the car dealership and say, hey, I know that credit is jacked up and you were about to give them 28% interest, but you know what? Go on, give them 2.9. God's not going to do that. God's not going to fix the interest rates, that these man-made interest rates that are out here, okay? God's not going to swoop down to do that. You got to do some work. So what I want to encourage you with is you're in a game. This is a game. This is a game. All right? These cards have no limit. So the question I pose into the universe, right? Because I'm doing this on different platforms. The question I pose to you in the universe is this. You have a dream for your life. You have a business that you want to start. There's something in life that you want to do. This is holding you back. You don't have capital. Because I ask everybody on these platforms, I'm asking you, if there's anybody watching this, I'll go back and watch each and every one of them. If I were to walk up to you and I gave you a card that had no limit, tell me, what would you do? Right now, today, I'm saying my money's your money, right? I want to invest in you. Money's no object. What would you do? Someone make a comment and tell me, what would you do right now today if there was no limit to the money that you had access to? And so that's what I started thinking to myself. That's how I began to change my life. I see that this is just code. It's just a matrix that's out there. So they're playing the game. But here's the thing. Our lives are caught in the balance. It's our lives that are caught in the balance of this thing, right? Here's my walking around money, because I don't carry any cash, guys. So if anybody y'all be watching this, be like, you got to be careful what you say out there. They're going to rob you and get me for what? Credit cards? I don't carry cash. This is my walking around spending money, right? This is what I keep on me, my emergency just in case money, right? This is my portfolio that I build up, right? You see these? These are my credit cards that I don't even use. This is my insulation. This is my protection. So if anything happens in the world to me, and let's say I run these cards up to $1 million, I got another set of cards that I can just run it up. This is the game that's being played on us. So you're out there spending your cash. Let me let you guys in on a little secret. Okay? Let me talk to YouTube, because that's what's paying me. Cash is dead. Cash has no value. You can use cash, you can leverage cash, but cash has no money. When you send your dollar bills out, when you go to the grocery store and 7-Eleven and you get your gas and you're paying your bills and you're using your debit card, you're not earning anything on that money. Absolutely nothing. You have got to. If you're watching me and you follow the things I'm saying, it's feel like a Bible. I feel like a preacher. Everybody turn to their credit Bible, y'all. Let's turn to Platinum American Express, verse 2. Look, if you're out there and you're spending your money and you're spending your debit card money, you are not in the game. You're not in the game. And it is a vicious merry-go-round that never ends. You can't pay your way out of this. You can't cash your way out of this. And what's coming, what's ahead of us, the world that they're building, New World Order, conspiracy, whatever you want to call it, okay? They're moving to a cashless society. We're moving to a digital society. We're moving to everything's going to be in your wrist, in your hand, in your thought. If that's already happening, if you already see the signs, and you say to yourself, this is what people say to themselves. They say stuff like, I ain't worried about it. I'm just going, I got cash, I'm good. Your cash it's literally no value. None. Zero. So what's going to happen is they're going to build, so what has been happening, not what's going to happen, what has been happening is they're going to build a world around you and imprison you. We're already in a prison, but they're going to build a world around you and imprison you. So before, and I've been saying this for years on these videos, The window isn't closed all the way. It's getting tight, but you still got time. I went from having a 494 credit score. I didn't have enough money to pay attention. I would write a check and the whole bank would bounce. You dig what I'm saying? If I could go from that and just through discipline, through hard work, through watching some videos on YouTube, I didn't pay for any courses. And look, and if anybody's watching this, I'm not knocking you for selling your courses. I'm not knocking you from getting money off of people. But the people that I know, the people that follow me on these platforms, they're everyday, hardworking people out here struggling. Because you guys are sending me your messages and I hear you. No one's coming on here telling you that what you're doing, let me show you guys, because I've done it on multiple videos, right? What you're doing is I have one debit card. I have one debit card. This is my one debit card, okay? Just one. All of my money that I have may go in, it's spread out, but it goes into an account. Then what I do is everything that I purchase, every transaction I do, I don't care if it's a 5-cent piece of bubble gum, everything goes through, well, now it's going to, but everything goes through another vehicle. So the difference between what I'm doing and what you may be doing, because you've been conditioned like I was conditioned, and I'm not blaming you guys, okay? I don't want this to come off like I figured it all out and I'm some expert and I'm spewing all this to you guys. I don't know everything, okay? But I know my life has changed. My whole life has changed. Listen, you are spending your money and the money's flowing through you're just moving it through the wrong vehicles. That's it. Don't change your life. I didn't change my life. I still got to buy groceries. And this is not Amway, okay? I'm not buying products and having them shipped to my house. You got to pay your bills anyway. You got to pay your cell phone bill. You got to put gas in your car. You got to pay your mortgage. You got to pay your rent. You got to put food. You got to keep the lights on. You're living. You're spending on average $3,000 to $4,000 a month minimum. Some people are spending more. But here's the deal. You're not earning anything back on that money. And what I'm showing you guys, when I'm making this video talking about my 3 Platinum American Express cards, this is just one way to leverage. It's just one. This video specifically is just about me getting these 3 Platinum American Express cards. I'm going to take other people's money, the bank or the banks or whoever. I'm going to leverage their money. My next trips or wherever I'm going or whatever, I'm not paying for them. They're not going to cost me anything. So what does your life, let me ask you guys, what does your life look like if you jump on a plane and you get a round trip ticket? And I know the fares or the airlines, they're canceling flight. I get all that. But what does your life look like if you could get a round trip ticket and you don't have to pay for the airline ticket? What would it be? I'm sorry, I'm going live on 3 platforms. What's up? I'm just trying to be great. All I'm just trying to do is be great. The world just trying to hold me back. What does your life look like if you don't have to buy the plane ticket, right? What does your life look like when you can walk into the lounge or the Platinum American Express lounge for free and you can eat the steak and the potatoes and get your drink because you're down at the Fridays inside the airport. You're down there buying bottled water for $10. Well, you can get it for free up in the American Express lounge. You're down there buying the Subway sandwich down there for $12. And guys, look, remember, I'm not knocking anybody. And what I'm saying right now in this video, even though I may be activating a few people, right? I may be sparking some brains. They're making trillions of dollars every day. Do you hear me? Can you guys hear me out there? They're making trillions of dollars every day. What I'm saying in this video ain't going to change what's going on. There are people watching this video right now. They understand what I'm saying. They're still not going to do it, right? They're still not going to do it. I'm not a fan. All I want to do is wake up the people that are like me, that wanted information. The people that are like me, that wanted to see somebody out here come about the mud and get it and show you that you can get 800 credit scores and unlimited cash. You can get unlimited cash for your business because you're going to employ other people. because you're going to expand, because you're going to grow, because you're going to get a warehouse, because you guys are going to get trucks, because you're going to become an award-selling author, and you need to travel all over the world to get this message that God put inside of you, your vision that you have to share with other people to help them the same way that I'm making these videos. You're going to make these videos, and you're going to awaken people, because that's the kind of shift that's happening right now. I know you guys can feel it. You can feel the energy that's changing out there. You understand exactly what I'm saying? So it's not about the Platinum American Express cards, okay? It's about leverage. It's about time, not money, time. How could you better utilize your time if you had vehicles, instruments, things that you could leverage to show you how you could level up? Because no one showed me. There was nobody coming on social media freely telling me that they had a 400 credit score, right? Because people play that game. You don't hear about the struggle. You only see when they in the Maybachs, in the Lambos, and in the Maldives. You see the end result. They never get on here and tell you how their car got repossessed. They never get on here and tell you how they lost their marriage. I'm talking about myself, right? They never get on here and tell you how they got fired from almost every job that they've ever had. No one believed them. And even when they started their business, people still didn't support them. So yeah, now you see me sitting here with all this passion in my voice, with all this manifesting and giving back and all this love. But that ain't where it started. It started from me making these videos, me coming on here, me showing you, making content every single day to not give up. Go back and watch my videos when I was just rocking with this one card in a van that didn't have my name on it. No hats, no shirts, no business cards, no cheer, no home, no nothing. So every day people come to me and I gotta hear their struggle, right? People telling me, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that." Guys, I've been there, and I'm not desensitized to where you are. I haven't risen to some level, and I'm like, let them eat cake, right? Because people get like that. They get money, they get wealth, they get a little fame, they get a little notoriety, and they forget where they come from. I know exactly where I came from. I remember every day not having money. I know what it feels like to go from struggle to struggle. And that's why I'm more here telling you, don't come to me with them excuses. Because the way that I changed my life to go from a 400 credit score when I was rocking out with just this card, living a debit card life, cash every single day, to 3 unlimited Platinum American Express cards, I stopped making excuses for myself. It wasn't my dad's fault. It wasn't my mom's fault. It wasn't society's fault. It was me. And look, in this message, some people may fall off on this part, and you're thinking like, damn, dude, I thought you was going to talk about American Express. It ain't about American Express. It's about us. It's about you. It's about changing your mindset. How do you tell yourself that there is an abundant world out there? Because they got you really thinking that, like, they got you thinking you can't get, I got 3 of them. Some people can't even get 1. I got 3. And everybody on my team needs to have, when we rolling, when we walk in that airport, everybody on my team need to come to the lounge with me. When we book those flights, everybody on my team need to have them flights. When we off in another country, another part of the world, or another part of the wherever, locking down these events and these productions or whatever, everybody needs to be winning on the team, man. You got to get some winners in your circle. You got to get some people in your camp that got some, you know what I'm saying? You got to stop surrounding yourself with people that don't want nothing. So what I'm saying is just life lessons, right? I know I said it was about the American Express, but what I'm saying is about life. There's a quality of life that you're supposed to be living that you see for yourself. There's a vision that you have for yourself, and you're not living within your vision. So why? Knowing, come on, y'all gotta know. You gotta know that they out there making billions of dollars, trillions of dollars. Do you know how much $1 trillion is? You couldn't spend it in 30 lifetimes. You could ball out every day and eat gold-plated steak and diamond dipped bananas every day. You could never spend the money. But they got us believing that this world is limited and resources are tight. It's not. They're making money every day. And if it's gonna happen, won't y'all just let it happen to you? I'm not famous. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. I'm just an average Joe every day. But I tell you what I got. I ain't got no job. I don't have a resume. I'm not looking for a job. I'm not out every day asking, can another man help me out? Can't tell you when I borrowed money from somebody. I'm keeping it real. But I also live within my means. I don't need much. Interest rates don't affect me to a degree. I'm keeping it real, right? I mean, they affect all of us, but I'm saying like the interest rates don't affect me. The inflation don't affect me. Gas prices don't affect me. You guys know I got a gas app. Don't affect me. My bills, unless they make these cable bills $1,000 a month, then I'm just not gonna have. I don't have cable anyway. I run everything out of smart TV and I run everything off my phone and link it to my TV. I don't have cable. I have internet. So as long as I got Wi-Fi, and as long as I know within my mind that I can leverage these platforms, because on YouTube I have 27,000 followers. On Facebook I have another 25,000 followers. On Instagram, between my two platforms, I have another 12,000 followers. On TikTok, I got another 27,000 followers. So if you sitting here telling me that if I could come on here and make content about this stuff, and every single day I'm gaining another follower on any one of these platforms, look, I don't care who you are, where you come from. What's that? 20, 40, 60, 72,000 people spread out across these platforms. That you can't fit them in this room. You can't fit them in this room. So people can clown me. They can talk about me. They can talk about how I make these videos every day. But I know one thing. I know I had a 494 credit score. I know I had a job that somebody could fire me from. I know that at one point in my life, I was looking out the window and my car was on the back of a tow truck. I know that I went home and my marriage was over. I know that I lost my apartment and I had to go back and live with my mama and my daddy. And now I'm sitting here now with an 800 credit score. These are just 3 cards, but I'm showing you guys that I got, look at this. Look at this. It's 3 cards, right? 3. These, I could literally throw this whole stack away, right? I could throw this stack away. Like literally, I could just throw it away, right? But I'm not going to. I can throw it away. These 3 cards have, now, I mean, like, I'm not going to go out and buy a Lambo. Like, I'm not going to do that, right? I need another asset. Just telling you my game. I need another asset to pay for. If I get a Lamborghini or whatever, or Maserati or whatever car you deem as a supercar or whatever, I need an asset to pay for that car. It ain't coming out of my pocket. I got to get an apartment building, some duplexes, laundromats, ATMs, them vending machines that I got. Something has to pay for that. But I could walk around with these 3 cards, right? These 3 cards, which have absolutely no limit soldier, right? Master P. I could walk around with these 3 cards with no limit, right? Get whatever I want. Now I got to pay them off in a month. That's the American Express thing. I got to pay them off in a month. But check this out. Somebody do something. And this is, guys, this is cash. Credit, not cash. This is credit. I don't have no cash. So this card, I can't show you all my numbers, okay? This card, there's about $30,000 on this card, right? It's about 30. Somebody keep a tally with me. Somebody keep a tally. You guys are good in math, right? $30,000 on this card, right? It's 30,000. This card is 48,000, right? 48,000. This is not a flex, okay? I ain't sitting on here trying to tell y'all. Hopefully I'm coming through and I'm being honest with you guys, right? So this is $48,000, right? It's all credit, not cash. Credit, right? I just switched this card over the other day. This was a cash magnet card. I think there's like $2,000 on this card. I don't even use it. I got it a few years ago. I literally just put it in my pocket the other day because now I get 3% on cash on gas and 6% at the grocery stores and 6% on streaming services. All right. And then this card is $20,000 on this card. Can you guys tell me what is that? What is that? How much is that? I don't know. I didn't add it up. I didn't add it up. And then in this card, I got over $100,000 on this card. I mean, whatever, right? Right. So look, so that's just, I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I ain't doing? I ain't worried about my transmission. I ain't worried about my car not starting. I ain't worried about catching the bus. I'm not worried. And I know when I say that, it may sound like a condescending or arrogant tone in my voice. I'm only speaking from what I used to do. I ain't worried about putting gas in my car. I ain't worried about paying my mortgage. I ain't worried about my lights getting turned off. I ain't worried about putting food on my table. There's a different sort of there's a different energy when you know that all your needs are met. There's a different sort of, like, as a man, there's a different sort of, I got a different bop in my walk. I got a different step. I have a different energy when I'm walking through life. I don't have no problem. When I was struck, I had a problem with everybody, man. You know, somebody bump into you, you ready to fight the whole world. I have no issues with no one at all because all my needs are met. Everything is covered. Does anybody out there know what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm saying? When you start living in your destiny, you start walking into your dreams, and you start awakening the king inside you. You start awakening the queen inside you. And all I'm saying is, okay, so you're going to say to yourself, how, right? Fix your credit. How do you fix your credit? Go to freeannualcreditreport.com. You know how many people are scared to look at their credit report? Go pull your credit report. Go pull it. It's free. Sorry, I didn't mean to have the high pitched black voice. You know how you be like, man, I heard you sleeping with my wife. Man, I ain't sleeping with your wife, man. No, go pull your credit report. It's completely free. Know where you stand. That was the first thing I did. I had to know where I stood. And I saw that 494. And I saw that I owed Blockbuster. You guys remember, are y'all old enough to remember Blockbuster? I know we have some young folks. I know they be calling me OG and Pop. I owed Blockbuster $93. They were closed. I didn't even know who to pay. Who do you even pay? You know what I'm saying? But I fixed my credit. And then I became a more responsible financially. So I stopped loaning money. You gotta stop that. Man, you gotta stop that ASAP. You gotta stop your friends, your family, your coworkers, they're going to bleed you dry. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a problem. I don't know how they know. It's like I just made this video, right, about these 3 Platinum American Express cards. When I'm done with this, someone's gonna call me and say, hey, Corey, because that's how it works, right? That's the universe. I don't know how they know how you got money. I don't know how they know. But as soon as you get your hands on a little bit of something, a little bit of change, someone's gonna call you and say, man, it's the 7th, right? My rent was due 2 days ago, and I'm only $300 short. If you could just find it in your heart and find a way to pay, if I could just borrow $300 from me. Now listen to me, family. If you are the type of person that I was, if you were in a position where you barely paying your rent, you barely got food on your table, and I know that y'all gonna preach this biblical stuff to me and tell me that God told you to help pay them out. God never told me that. God did not tell me to take the last of what I have and give it to someone else, and then I'm out on the street. Okay? Y'all, God didn't tell me that. God told me, like the stewardess tells you, you put your mask on first, save yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then you worry about the person next to you. So I just know that, because a lot of you guys got good hearts. You got good hearts, and you do. You mean well, but you got to cut people off because they going to keep taking. Listen to me, baby. Baby, I feel like I'm talking to. Baby, listen. I feel like somebody's grandmama. Baby, listen. They're going to keep taking from you and taking and taking. And I know that they promise you that they're going to pay you that $300 back. They're not going to. And even if they do you know how long it's going to take them to pay you the $300 back? They want you to go inside your pocketbook. They want you to go and pop that little thing on your pocketbook, reach in and hand them $300. Now, they're willing to cross the rivers of Jericho to come get it. They're willing to walk across lava, nails, glass, fire-eating dragons for you to pop open your pocketbook and hand them $300. Now, when it's time to get that money back, am I talking to somebody? Am I just preaching about me and Brad? When it's time to get that money back, now it's come get your funky little $300, right? Now my money funky. It wasn't funky when you needed it, but now it's funky. And now you got to hunt them down, and you got to jump on Google and Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, because now they ducking you over $300, man. Tell me, is this not crazy? So before you start all that, before you get into that boat, before you start rowing down that crazy river canoe, I didn't do it. So when people called me, I ain't got it. And really, I didn't have it. I ain't got it. I don't have it. Because God's telling me, fix yourself first. Get your life together first. fix your credit and improve your living conditions, because you're sleeping on your mama's couch as a 30, I'm 48 now, but as a 35-year-old man, you're sleeping on your mama's couch. You're over here at your daddy's house, back in the same bed that you grew up in as a teenager. You got these girls coming over here picking you up. You know, you using them. You bouncing around from house to house to house. Is it just me? Maybe it is. I don't know. But you bounce around from house to house. You don't have a pot to piss in. You ain't got a window to throw it out of. You don't have any way or any means to, you ain't got no money coming in and you ain't got no money going out. So every day I just had to make a change, and I had to cut people off, and I can't go out, and I don't have it, and I can't drink, and I can't smoke. I got to get this credit straight. My kids, I ain't looking at them. You know what I'm saying? They hurting. They mamas need money, diapers, they getting older. Everywhere I go as a man, they pulling at me. I need money, 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 money. Everywhere I'm going, all I'm hearing is money, 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 money. Okay, fine. If that's it, you gotta get, like, man, you gotta get angry about your life, man. There's gotta be a fire inside of you, somewhere deep down inside. There has to be a furnace in you that may have gone out. Maybe the fire has been doused on you. And I'm just saying, maybe through one of these videos or maybe through one of these platforms, I'm just saying, ignite your fire again and get mad and get angry. If you're in a situation like I was in, this really do feel like a Bible. I'm gonna put credit Bible on here. You know, because if you out there, if you're in a situation like I was in, and I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I tell you guys all the time, I was never suicidal. I never wanted to kill myself, but I did want to get on a plane and start my life over somewhere else. And I just reached a point where I can't do this no more. Everywhere I go, they keep wanting money from me. Okay, so if that's it, I'm talking to God, right? God, if that's it, if you just telling me every time I see you, all you want is money, right? That's all you want from me, then F it. Let's go get this money then. Let's go get it. Because that's it, right? You telling me that I can't be a king. You telling me I can't, no, and I'm not saying this directly to my baby mamas, all right? You telling me I can't see my children. You tell me every time I come around, I need to have this. I need to have this man-made thing, this material thing. Money is just like this. Money is just like this. It's this. It's all man-made. All this stuff it's all man-made. You telling me I got to get that? That's what I need to get? Okay, say less. Say less. I got it now. I'm dialed in. You telling me that's all I need to get? Now I'm throwing on that body armor. I'm going to war now. Now I'm going to get all this paper. I'm going to get it all. And then I'm learning that I don't need to physically get paper because they putting it in digital ones and zeros. And I'm watching, now I ain't got nothing, but I'm watching these corporations and I'm seeing how they moving and how they charging X, right? They're charging X. They're subcontracting out to Y, and they're keeping Z as a profit. So whatever job you have, that's all they're doing. You're working, right? You get a paycheck, which is Y. They get to keep Z. Nothing wrong with having a job, and I told you I ain't telling nobody to quit a job. But I shifted my whole thought process of then why am I going to go get a job if that's the way 99.9% of the world works like that, right? I'm not here to change nobody's mind. I'm just trying to give you some game or how I just switched it was like I went from left brain to right brain or something. I don't know, but I just switched and figured like, okay, well, damn, if that's how it is, let me go get this money. Let me structure my things the way that America structures her things. She a corporation? Let me be a corporation. She running up this debt? Now, I'm not running up debt, but she leveraging this credit and running up debt. Let me figure out the hustle and how I can run up this, leverage this credit and live a better life. So, look, man, I hope that these videos are encouraging you. I hope that I'm motivating you. I'm hoping that you have some questions or, and at the end of the day, man, like I ain't nobody, I'm special to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm special in my world, but I'm just an ordinary cat, man. Just, but I figured out some things in life to where I don't have to go get a job. There's a couple of apps that I use where I make money every day. And no, I'm not into multi-level marketing, not knocking anybody that's into it, okay? I'm not knocking that, okay? But this it's a Platinum American Express card. So like I had somebody, remember I got it the first time, the people on Facebook, somebody jumped on my thing, it's like, who's your travel agent? Amex. Like, I don't need to be in a special club. There's no memberships that I'm paying. if you look on, other than the American Express link, right? Because, I do get a little referral fee. If you're going to do it anyway, you might as well use my referral code. If you're going to get it anyway, let's both benefit. That's our real problem. We don't know how to leverage, right? But the money's out there, the abundance is out there, and they got us fooled to thinking that you got to struggle. I'm just saying, I ain't struggling. Now, I don't know what tomorrow's going to hold. I have no idea what my life is going to look like next year. I do know that once I started on this path more than 10 years ago, and I changed the way that I was doing things, living my life, being around people, I changed my energy, I changed my thought process, I changed the way that I prayed to God, I changed the way that I moved through this earth as a king, as a man, as a father, as a brother, as a husband, as a son. I changed all of that. And since the day that I changed that to this very day that you're watching me on these platforms on 7/7/22, it's all changed. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. Anyone. You're literally you were programmed one way. In my opinion, they programmed us to be worker bees and slaves, okay? Because it fits their narrative, right? Once you break out of that paradigm, once you break out of that matrix, once you break out of that coding, you start seeing the world for what it really is, and you start seeing that you can leverage. Guys, I don't require a G5. Okay, I don't need a 50-room mansion, which would be cool. I mean, if God allows it, I mean, yeah. But once you start breaking out of everything, you start realizing that what you really need in life is air, food, water, shelter. Like, beyond that, everything else is existential. It's all material, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't need a Gucci belt. I mean, I take vacations. I love that, but that's business. That's business. I'm writing them off. You know what I'm saying? I'm still traveling for free, and I'm writing it off. And then you start doubling down, you start tripling down, doubling down on that hustle game, and go through my videos, especially you guys on YouTube, right? Go through my videos and watch them videos and go in them descriptions and look at them free links that I set up in there. Because not everything, because guys, I don't know everything. I don't. But there are people out here charging you for the things that I'm telling you for free. And I'm not knocking their hustle. But me even sharing this video, because we're at 42 minutes. There's people here right now that this is completely free. They're going to tell me that I took too long and whatever. It's free. Like, you didn't pay me for none of this. It's completely free. These platforms, they're free. You think I care that someone's on here being negative? I don't. What are you going to do? You want a refund on free? You know what I'm saying? People come on. YouTube is a lot better. But that Facebook, man, Facebook is a negative space, man. It's a dark, negative space. It's a free platform. You have bad credit, right? Or I had bad credit. There was no one out here sharing with me, telling me that I could fix my life. I'm telling you that you can fix your credit. I have a credit repair business. What do I tell you all the time? You don't have to pay me because you never see me on here like, I'm your number one credit guy. Come on, Dad. I don't do that. My credit is 800. I got 3 Platinum American Express cards on top of, I'm walking around with $100,000 in my pocket. Even if you ran up to me and was like, run in there and get me a Slurpee. What? So what? I don't live my life in fear. I'm not connected to their world. You got to get unplugged out of their world, man. I'm telling you, man. It's cold. It's dark. Everybody wants something from you. All they want you to do is work and spend money. That's it. Create debt and spend money. Get out of that world. Get out of that and create your own. You start shaping your reality. Y'all hear me, man? You start building what you want to see in the world. You have visions. I'm serious, man. I'm so dead serious. You have visions. You see yourself with a business. You see yourself like these 3 Platinum American Express cards that I have. You see yourself with 4 of them. You clearly see yourself doing something, being something, becoming something. It's as clear as you see me through here. You have a vision of what you want to do. There's an instrument that you need to play. There's a business that you need to start. There's a book that you need to write. There's a website that you haven't finished. There's somebody that you got a card from last week at a convention and you ain't called them. The card is sitting on your desk. It's right there in front of you, but you ain't made the move. The universe will never move towards you. You got to move towards it. I'm giving you straight game, man. Like, this is straight up free hustle, man. You got to start moving toward whatever that you desire, whatever that it is that you seek in life. You got to start moving towards it. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you that you're going to get and achieve it, but I promise you this, it will start moving towards you. Everything that I have, every truck that's out there, every shirt, every hat, every credit card, it was in my head first. I'm gonna go left field on y'all, all right? We are organic beings. You're tied into this earth. Make these things go out of your head and make them manifest and appear in the real world. This is real. You know, I'm touching it. It was a thought that I had that I spoke into the universe, that I made happen, and I made it appear. This is not magic. I'm not pulling American Express cards from the back of my ears. You have power in you. You're tapped in. You're watching me do this. You're watching me do it, and some of you are watching me do it every day. You understand that you're watching me now. How many of you have been watching me for years? How many of you see me leveling up, going higher and higher and higher? You do know at some point, even though I may make these videos, what I be telling y'all, my background is going to change. Like, it's still going to be me. I'm going to gain weight, lose weight, get gray hair, lose my hair. I'm going to get a Steve Harvey. Like I told you, look, if y'all ever see me, when my money get real good, and y'all see me with the Steve Harvey, y'all better act like I had that hair the whole time. You hear me? I don't want nobody talking about how I used to look. Okay? All right? When I get this tuck and this tuck and this and that and push, y'all better act like I had it the whole time. All right? So what's going to happen in my life is this fireplace is not going to be a fireplace. It's going to be a beach. That beach behind me is not going to be a beach. It's going to be another investment property. That investment property behind me is not going to be another investment property. It's going to be an entire building. That building is not going to be a building. It's going to be a fleet. I'm going to be standing in front of a fleet of trucks. I'm not just going to be standing in front of a fleet of trucks. I'm going to be standing in front of a gigantic warehouse because I already see it in my mind. These are just tools. They're just tools. It's just leverage. You have these tools in your wallet right now, and you're not applying them. Stop living in their world. Stop listening to them. Do not party on the weekends. Stop popping bottles. Stop going to brunch every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Unlimited mimosas. I'm not telling you to be naive and just close yourself in, although I am telling you that. You don't have to be a slave, but I locked in. I dialed in, I tapped into my gift, I had a conversation with God, I let God lead. I'm not preaching to you guys. I don't have no Bible verses. I ain't quoting nothing. I ain't telling you to come on down to my prayer house or whatever. But I am telling you, start tapping into your gift. And I am showing you an American Express, but I'm leveraging American Express. And wait till I get the black one. That big, thick black one. Wait till I get that one where I can send people down when I go pick up my when I go get the black Lamborghini, the carbon fiber Lamborghini, and I send somebody down to do the paperwork for me. That's what the Black American Express gonna do. When I have them pull it up, deliver it to my home. when I be on my Rick Ross boss for it, could you? I'm out of the country that weekend. Have it delivered to my home. Different kind of life, man. All right, y'all, listen. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for encouraging. Thank you for reminding. Hey, listen, if you guys ever need some encouragement, I do have it's the only thing I am going to plug, right? I do have a company called Sugar and Bar, but I do also have a book, man. I got a book called Never Give Up, and I am searching. I'm not giving it away for free, because I know y'all be like, send me the free book. Y'all always want the free book. You can go, if you type in Never Give Up, Corey Brim, it's going to pop up. What I am looking for, I'll tell you what I will do. No, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to do that yet. Nope. God didn't tell me to do that. What I do have in my book is a dream checklist. All right? What I do have in my book is a dream checklist. I have yet to meet anyone that has completed this dream checklist. I promise you that if you were to complete this dream checklist, your entire life will change. How do I know? Because this is what I did in the dream checklist to change my life and to create a multiple six-figure business from absolutely nothing. To get from a 400 credit score to an 800 credit score. It's in this book. Now, it's an easy read. It ain't a Bible. It ain't the New York Times #1 bestseller. There's some grammatical errors in my book. Absolutely. Absolutely. But these are the things that I did to change my life. And I'm actively searching for that person that found my book, did the dream checklist, and can tell me to my face or through video or whatever that they changed their lives and they increased and they went to a higher place. And I'm just looking for that person. I'm putting it out there on these platforms that I have, and I'm asking God to go out there and search and bring that person to me. Because I know you're out there. Like, now I sound like Neo. I know you're out there, and I know you've been, you're looking for a way. And guys, the book is like $15. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Lulu. I think it's on Kindle. You can download it. No matter what you've been through, whoever's watching this, if you've been around this long to watch, no matter what you've been through, the hardest days, your wife or your husband leaving you, cheating on you, your job firing you, your car getting repossessed, your children being taken away from you, you've been incarcerated, you have absolutely no money right now. You don't know if you're coming or going, you don't know where your next meal is coming from. You've lost a parent or both parents. Anything tragic that has ever happened to your life, any bad diagnosis that the doctor may have given you. No matter any of that, right? If you're watching this video right now, you survived. You survived it. You know what I'm saying? You're still here. That's how every day when I wake up, that's how I know I got a mission to do. That's how I know God's talking through me or using me or working through me or I'm being the vessel, is that I never give up. Never give up. Like, you're still here. What is your purpose? Why are you still here? Why are you watching these videos that I make? What is the purpose? Just figure that out. And while I'm saying that to you guys, I'm looking at myself saying it to me. Find out what my purpose is. Figure it out. I may never figure it out, but I'm never not going to stop trying to figure it out. And I'm just increasing every day. Thank you guys for watching these videos. Thank you for encouraging me. I love you guys. Leave some comments down below. You know what I'd love to know, if you guys are watching this? Tell me where you're watching me from, or at least tell me why what made you start following me. I know on these videos I'll be saying I'm gonna put up more content. Man, this stuff is tough, man. Going live, putting yourself out there, sharing your life, sharing your credit. You know what I'm saying? Making these videos and literally putting myself out. Because everybody, look, man, these videos, I'm all love and brother peace and all that, but it be some people that be like, they really be like, I'm gonna roll up on you. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're watching this from. Let me know why you may have started watching me. And then also let me know what type of content would you like to see? Because I am so in my head, and when I make these videos, I always say to myself, what is a message that I would have wanted to hear when I lost everything and I had nothing? I was on that bathroom floor and my soul was crying out to God. What would I have wanted to hear? And so those are sort of the messages that I put out into the universe. But I would rather, and all these platforms are different, I would rather make content or make videos or give you information about what you want to hear. Because, guys, you're the ones that are watching this. I got the 800 credit score. I got the multiple six-figure business. I got the hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit, not cash. All right. So I'm the one that's out here kind of living my dream and doing that. And I pray that I pray that this doesn't come off in some sort of like cocky, arrogant way. I hope it doesn't come off like that, because really I am putting myself out there every day because I don't have to do this. And I'll be saying to myself, God, why am I doing this? Like, I could just shut up and just be like everybody else and make a course and charge people $2,000 a piece to get this information. But let me know. All right, man. Gotta go take over the world. I will see you guys on the next video. I'm going to end YouTube last because you guys don't pay me a dime. Meaning the platforms, not the people that are watching it. The platforms, Facebook and Instagram. I don't make a penny off of that. Go start your YouTube channel, guys. That's what you should be doing. Go start your YouTube channel. Get monetized. All right, YouTube, I'm coming back. Give me 1 second. Let me get rid of the free people. I'm shutting down the free people. Okay, cool. I shut them down. So you guys on YouTube, I want to thank you guys personally, seriously. I mean, and it's not because I'm monetized. It's not that. It's not that. Just to let you guys know, about a month ago, I shared a video. I shared the Will Smith smack, right? I shared the Will Smith smack, and I got demonetized because I shared someone else's video, which was, it was tough. It was tough because, the YouTube check is like, it's not free money. It's not free money, but like, it's good money. The YouTube money is good money, right? It's good money. And I got demonetized, so I had to reapply all over again. And I'm monetized now again, but it's going to take some time for me to build back to the level that I was at before, prior to that. And I want to encourage you guys that YouTube is very, very different. I definitely find that on Facebook, people really like. So here I am so seriously, here I am with the 800 credit score. Here I am with, I'm sharing this with you guys. I don't share nothing. So here I'm sitting here now. I'm walking around with like, I don't even know how much money's on the 3 platinum American Express cards. Forget that. But here I'm walking around with like $200,000, $300,000 on me every day in credit, not cash. And people on Facebook will be like, it's a scam. Like they be like, that's not real. My cousin started a bartending business, and it's just weird. It's a really, really just dark, negative space. I found a lot of love on TikTok. I love TikTok, right? Because I've learned more on TikTok than I've ever learned in school. And then what I found for you guys on YouTube is I find that YouTube is a place where people go to seek information or knowledge or how to, right? Like how to build a boat, how to change a tire, how to, so that, and there are some, there's some crazy people on YouTube too, but it's nothing like the other platforms, right? And I want to, and honestly, and because you guys have subscribed, right? And I do appreciate the fact that you would watch a video that I made 5 or 6 years ago, and you hit the subscribe button and you comment, right? And some of the greatest comments I've ever gotten through any of these platforms have been through people on YouTube, because you say like, oh man, I watch your videos, and you guys are the ones that are calling me, right? The Facebook people aren't calling me, the Instagram people aren't calling me, the TikTok people aren't calling me. It's you guys on YouTube, and you watch a video and something moves you to dial my phone number. And I'm so just grateful and honored and blessed to think that you would watch a guy like me, that I'm not the most articulate. I don't have some huge presentation and budget and all that. I'm just keeping it real. I got my cell phone, right? I don't know how to. Y'all don't even understand, man. Like, it took me almost a half an hour to get these 3 platforms to work. I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, I'm sharing with you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I know there's other people out there that have greater platforms, and they deliver way better messages than I do, and their quality is a whole lot better than me. But I appreciate the fact that 27,000 of you guys and climbing really take to the content that I put out, because it's honestly, even though I may not give as much, I don't know, information, maybe, I don't know, but I am showing you maybe through in my sense, a motivational way, that all of this is possible, man. Everything's possible. Like even those trucks that I got outside, there's so many different streams of income that you can create, and you don't, you shouldn't be struggling, really, honestly, because there's so many different paths, and it's never existed before. Just so many platforms. You can literally, even though I'm sitting here talking about the American Express stuff, you can start, and some of you do, start your own YouTube channel and just push out the content. But don't worry about not getting monetized. Don't worry about the money. Like, it'll come. And that wasn't, even though, yes, I want to be monetized. Yeah, I want to get a paycheck. But that's not my goal. My goal is to motivate and encourage and make content, put videos out for people that were like me, that didn't have any way and wasn't, there was no, it was always, it was like a shell game with people. Like they presented it to be free, but it wasn't really free, because I had to like buy a course or watch a webinar or go to this thing. And even if it was free, even when I went, they still tried to sell me something at the end. And if you guys know, like, I'm not asking you for nothing. I don't need you to cash at me. You know what I'm saying? I want to put everybody in a position to win, because people poured into me. I guess what I'm saying. People poured into me and allowed me to live a greater life. And that's what I want. I want to be who I needed. And at some point, like I've always said, I will do something to monetize this stuff, whether that's an ebook or a course. And I'm only going to do that because it would be irresponsible and negligent. It would be a misappropriation of the blessing that God has given to me to not set my children up for something, or even my grandchildren, or a legacy for my family. And I don't care if I make an ebook and it makes $1 a day. I'm dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family can at least know that at some point I did something to put my life together to help them. Anyway, I'm gone. Thank you guys. I love you guys on YouTube. Thank you guys for always encouraging me. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for commenting, because that algorithm means a lot. The other two, woo, especially Facebook, is a hot mess. Facebook be having me ready to get off this dusty planet. And I don't do Instagram that much, and I just kind of got on TikTok. Stay encouraged, stay motivated. I will see you guys on the next video. I'll turn this thing off.